Out of all these spicy tech videos I've made, the one format I have been thirsting to get to is Critter format. Critter format is all the TCG sets up to Metal Raiders, while the previous Yugioh format included all the spicy tech of everything aside from the next set, Metal Raiders. Critter Spice is more or less dedicated to the set and that set alone. Spicy tech is where it's at, because to look at a format with its plethora of competitive decks and to focus in on cards you may not have noticed before only improves this wonderful format. So the first tech I want to discuss is Share the Pain. This normal magic has you tribute one monster and then your opponent tributes one monster. The effect removes two monsters on the field, which does make it worse than a fissure. But is it? Is it even worse than Tribute to the Doomed, which makes you discard a card for a more particular destruction target? You also need a monster on your field to use this card too. Here are the benefits. You can pop off one of your searchers to pull a monster you may need for a more aggressive play, like Cannon Soldier or 7-colored Fish. Your opponent could pick their searcher too, which could be a disadvantage. However, what's great with Share the Pain is that it combos with Soul Exchange. This magic allows you to tribute an opponent's monster in place of your own. What that means is that it doesn't need to be specifically a tribute summon. Yes, if you activate Soul Exchange and then Share the Pain, you can effectively remove two of your opponent's monsters and go even in card advantage. Compared to more popular single target removal, Share the Pain is more precise with its usage, and even still, it can get you a search or at best remove two monsters of your opponent's side of the field should you be running Soul Exchange or using the other theft card, Change of Heart. Next card on my list is Stim Pack. This equipped magic increases the monster's attack by 700 and then reduces it by 200 during each of your standby phase. Equipped magic by this point of the game's TCG meta is a bit of a controversial topic, at least to me anyway. It's a proactive removal in essence that has the potential to get you more card advantage than the popular attack booster trap card, Reinforcements. Counterpoint being is that the trap can be used on any monster, just as long as you set the card first. But Stimpack does introduce the generic equip magic. There is an argument to be made to run equips as a possible fourth copy of Reinforcements to truly surprise your opponent in Yugioh format. But Stimpack is a whopping 700 boost that can push most monsters over the threshold of relevancy. La Jin goes over Jirai Gumo, and Cannon Soldier beats La Jin. The 200 debuff is a downside for sure, and yet a second turn 500 boost is still nothing to laugh at. By the time your opponent launches a Heavy Storm, you may have received that 700 benefit already, if not more, making the usefulness equal to Reinforcements. This is a strong generic equip right before Magic Ruler introduced Axe of Despair, and the same positives for that card mostly apply to this one. There are plenty of cards that could be considered tech in Critter format. Shield and Sword, for example, can flip every single strong monster in the game to a weak one since all their defenses are brutally small. Time Wizard, while random, is essentially a Raigeki at the cost of a normal summon or be called out by Last Will. The Unhappy Maiden can call face-down bluffs and instantly end the battle phase, protecting you or your monsters for a turn. Karibo, as the first hand trap in the game, can also save you from taking that game-ending blow, which has use considering self-damaging cards in the meta. Even Fake Trap, which used to be played more back in the day, still has benefits to protect your traps against enemy heavy storms. Metal Raiders is chock full of conceptually compelling cards that can be useful, and all it takes is a little imagination.